and he'll have to understand that, obviously. But if he
Yeah,
doesn't,
of course.
then that's
Hey,
going to
but he's
be.
the best £4 million buy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, definitely got our money's worth, that's for sure.
And more.
It's crazy. You probably make the profit off of that if you want to sell. So that's one of the only stories where you can actually squeeze every single penny out of it, because you bought him for $4 million. He played his whole a really good career in Newcastle, gave you everything he had, and then you could probably
Funny
sell him
part
for.
is we'll probably sell him $4 million again.
You could probably get $10 million for him, to be honest.
Oh, definitely.
And make profit. So that's what I'm saying. You can probably squeeze the most out of any player you ever seen. So that's the situation. But I think he'll get a new contract there. I don't think it'll be an issue. Schar is a Newcastle legend, and I mean that literally. Well, I would have to disagree with that. I think the word is being thrown out too loosely nowadays. Legends are only a few. And
I think great servant's probably a better
He's a great servant, 100%.
Yeah.
But I think anyone to have broken our 70-year drought, other than who shall not be named, in that category for us, because I mean it's been so long since we won something, and these guys actually broke it for us. They did the hard job. Like, that's now everything should become easier in us going for other things, because we've broken that drought. And these guys, and Fabian Schar was definitely one of the blokes that actually helped us do it. So
yeah, no doubt about it. That's why I think, like Lascelles, for example, he's been in the club forever, but he's not a club legend, man. Let's not lie to it. I mean, I get it. You know, Newcastle fans for a long time, we've had it bad. We got battered wife syndrome. Everybody's great after Ashley, but you know, it's just we got to relax with the legend stuff. I mean, Alan Shearer is a legend, man. You know that's you know, there are levels to this. I think he's been a great servant and a really good player that will be remembered, like Coloccini, like what's his name, Gutierrez. You know, those guys will be remembered. But you know, Schar will come around. He'll come to the U.S., do the fan fest and all that stuff. You know, that's what his that's kind of his status within the club. But legend, I mean, it's a different thing, man. It's a
definitely legend is a big word, definitely. And if we're going to look at legends that have been around, I mean, not many of them can be said in the squad, unfortunately. But definitely great servants, like what Corey was saying.
Yeah, but you know, Bruno could reach that level. The longer he stays, I think Ali definitely can reach that level, no doubt about it.
Definitely, 100%.
You know, there could be condiments for Voltemata to do that if he stays long and he scores a lot of goals and stuff like that. But you know, not really. I don't think Joe Linton will be a club legend. Like, with all due respect, I think again he'll be
definitely not.
a really good player that will be remembered. But no, Marco's saying, you know, I meant his legend isn't old. So there you go. on that we can agree then. On that we can agree. And I took away Colo isn't a legend. I said exactly. I said, you know, he'll be a player remembered like Coloccini, Fabian Schar. And I like Coloccini, by the way. He's one of my favorite players ever, man. So and then you got Jamal Lascelles, another player that's contract is coming up. I think that the fat lady singing. I know you can't say that nowadays, but you know, just gotta let it go, like Frozen, man. Let it go.
That's it, man.
Let it go.
We're gonna have to. But yeah, it's sometimes you don't like to see players leave, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I mean, Lascelles would probably have to leave as well.
If Lascelles leave, that would hurt a little bit, to be honest.
It would sting, because he had so much potential as well to be such a good player, and you know what I mean. But then obviously the injuries came, and that was it for him. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah, I think I'd be just more upset just because he's been here for all the highs and the lows, to be honest. Not necessarily the player, just more what he's meant to the club, to be honest. But, you know, if we're talking
sometimes we've got to move on from the lows.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If we're talking football-wise, and it's probably, you know, there's definitely a lot better players we can get instead of renewing his contract, especially if we're going to keep Schar.
Definitely.
So Lascelles got to go then. Emil Kraft is another one. That's one player I'll give another contract though, because he's a spare tire, man. You can always use him when you need it. So
he's a good spare.
Yeah, he's a great utility player, to be honest. Great.
Yeah.
Never an issue, by the way, with him, man. He, you know.
No, you know what? He
no,
comes
he's
on. He
ready.
can play right back. He can play centre back. I mean, you can put him in multiple positions, which is good. It's good to have in the squad that players can play multiple positions.
Thank you for watching that video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. You can watch more videos here. You can also subscribe to our following channels here: our extra channel for NUFC Talk TV, this channel, of course, and also to RCM Football, where we put Premier League content there. So if you're a neutral fan, subscribe to that one, and everybody subscribe to those channels, of course. Don't forget to smash the like button, become a member to enjoy better and more content, all access to our videos if you become a member. Thank you very much indeed for your support. This is Chris the American Mag. I'll see you on the next one.